All right, well, here we are back in the daylight. We'll get a different perspective from over here. And there we go. So cabinets installed. The goal today is to get everything done. Well, I mean, obviously that would be the goal, but that's not really too feasible, is it? So the goal of the day is to get this cabinet completely braced on the floor and the wall, and to also build out the additional shelves. Basically get the cabinet done. That's the goal for today. So let's see if we can make it happen. It's been a little while now. I talked to Tony, one of our Patreons. Tony, hi. You're awesome. You rock. I love talking to you guys. Okay, so here we go. Just getting back into it. This is one of the shelving units. I have already cut a piece of wood. So here's the lip on it. Here's the reinforced piece of wood going all the way to the back of the cabinet. So I did this one, and then it's like, oh, it wasn't perfect. I was going to use this as a template because I have 4 to cut, and so I didn't, because I attached this, and this is kind of like my mock piece. And the only reason why this doesn't extend all the way over here is because all of this is scrap wood, so I'm not paying anything for this. This still, the frame hides this right here, so it still looks like it goes all the way. It's still going to function just like I want it to. I just don't want things falling off of here. So we have more scrap wood there, and this is waiting for paint. So once I get all 4 of these done, I want to paint them up. The bottom 2 are going to be a little bit different because those are going to hold my chemicals. So, all right, just getting her done. We've got this one cut. I'm going to use this as a template to cut 2 additional, and then we'll start assembling everything. So, it actually looks like beeswax, like a beehive. So, you have made, sorry, it's lunchtime, a little after, stuffing my face with pizza, so excuse me for talking with my mouth full, but I wanted to get this. That's what? Coffee and coffee creamer.
Yep.
In an ice cube form.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's, because that was kind of warm coffee, you're going to need some extra ice cubes in there.
I'll have some.
Not you.
I want some.
Not you.
Well, I've quickly made the determination that we need some under cabinet lighting in here. So here we go. This board has been cut. See how it extends all the way in the back now, going around both of, or all 3 of the braces. And I have put holes right here. I've measured and put holes in the metal, so I know where to drill from down below. This right here is the stop, so that no tools come and fall out. So all 3 of these get attached to the shelf with a screw from down below. So now I will screw, or I will drill this piece and make sure that it extends all the way to the edges there. It barely does, but like I said, this is the longest piece of 2x4 scrap I had, so got to make do with what we got. Well, you guys should have seen this coming. I'm working on a project, so Lowe's had to be, it's Lakewood, it happens. Project, Lowe's, it was in the future, it was in the cards, it had to happen. It's happening now. So far I found a crappy paintbrush, very cheap one. That way we're not ruining any of our good ones. I've found green paint that I'm going to paint the a part of what I'm working on. You guys will see that. And then this right here, I found 2 brackets. This is much better of a bend than I would ever be able to achieve with this type of stuff that I have. So I'm going to cut off the brace right here, this long bar here. And then I'm going to use this off to cut off the end there and then repaint them. But those are actually cheaper than the flat bar that I got, if you can believe that. So I'll end up returning the flat bar. Now we need 2x4s, and I think we're done. Oh, L brackets for the floor. All right, I think I've got everything I need except for the bolts and the hardware. that mounts everything to the side of the truck. I don't know what I'm going to need for that, but I think I got everything else. Well, I didn't get as far today as I had hoped. It's 8:47. I'm going to go and grab dinner. This is what I'm coming up with as far as the bottom piece to hold oil jugs and coolant jugs. So we can fit, gosh, how many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can fit 5 of them this way. And then I think that we can fit 8, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 of them this way. I've got it all figured out in my head. For those of you who have watched me like plan and build the haunt before, you guys know that I just have everything up here. This is what used to drive Keith crazy. It's like, I can't see what's in your head. I'm like, well, I know, but it's in my head, and yeah. So anyway, oh, where are we? We're further than what you guys have seen though, so hold on. All of the bottom pieces are cut. All of the lips have been put on them. And then this right here, I'm spray painting all of them green, just on the ends right here. And then, hey, Buffy, hey, you're loud. Thanks. I know, you're having fun. And then we're going to paint all these black. So green first, that way I can get it on whatever, and then we will touch everything up with black, and then we will install the shelves. And since temps are getting lower tonight, and it's going to be hard for paint to dry and also harder to see paint, I think that I'm going to transition to, after dinner, going inside and starting to attach everything with all the hardware that we got this afternoon. And yeah, that was kind of my plan, is like do stuff during the day that you can do during the day, cutting boards, noise, stuff like that. And then tonight we'll work on possibly getting this so it's not going to tip over. Okay, all I can think about right now is dinner. So I couldn't not do anything after dinner tonight. So I've got these pieces mounted to the lower shelf. So that's ready for paint in the morning. And then I also went and drilled out the sides of the cabinet down here, and kind of look down below to see where these are going to come through on the bottom. So what I need to do, since all these right here are below the level of the shelf on the inside, I actually need to put these in and then get underneath the cabinet and tighten everything up. And then I'll attach them to the ground. I was actually hoping if that I could like swap these and put this section here underneath and like attach it to the ground first, and then take the cabinet and move the cabinet into place. But with these having to be accessed from down below, I can't do it that way. So these are going to be ugly looking brackets, but there is going to be other stuff here. So all right, but that's all I'm doing tonight. I can't even run the vacuum to clean up my mess. So all right, the build is officially done for tonight.
Hello, my name is Poopy, and you have been watching Beyond 1031. Please like, comment, and subscribe.